Hey everyone, welcome back to John's Watch. Today I'm taking a look at the newest Assassin's Creed game. This is Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So this was released on November 10th, 2020. It's obviously developed and published by Ubisoft, and its regular price is regular AAA price, so $60 US or your regional equivalent. I've played... how much have I played? 6.5 hours, just about, of this, and I've had a great time. I absolutely loved Assassin's Creed Odyssey. That was my game of the year of 2018. I played a little bit of Origins earlier this year. Odyssey was pretty much my first Assassin's Creed game and I loved it. Oh sweet, I just activated a Twitch Prime thing, so I'm getting all this Carolingian stuff. Sweet. Just a bunch of boat parts and weapons and armor and stuff. Oh my god, they just gave me legendary loot just for having Twitch Prime. Love to see it. That's probably better than anything I've equipped right now. Yeah, so if you're not familiar, Assassin's Creed had a big, overhaul, I guess, with Origins. They changed to a much more RPG-focused style than, how Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood and stuff were. I'd never liked the original kind of Assassin's Creed, but I absolutely loved Odyssey, and I'm loving Valhalla so far. Valhalla is still, very RPG-y, but... It's probably the closest to the older style of games than Odyssey or Origins were. So I guess I'll start with my graphics settings. I've really struggled to get this to run at 60 FPS. I have a really good CPU. My graphics card is a little bit outdated now. It's a 1070. But still, I think, I can manage 60 FPS in most games. But this one's a bit of a struggle. So these are the graphics settings I've gone for. They're kind of all over the place. Mostly stuff's on medium, but character textures I wasn't willing to sacrifice. Volumetric clouds just didn't make much of a difference. It's got really good graphics settings. Obviously get rid of the shitty motion blur. And it says it's not using much of my my video RAM, but I cranked everything up to ultra when I started, and did not get 60 FPS, and this is just what I've come up with. So a bit of a shame, I can run most games on the highest graphics settings and have 60 FPS. Not this one though. And big locations, busy locations like this are the worst for it. I think if I look over towards that mountain, I'm pretty sure I can see my FPS dropping. But if I'm just out and about in the wilderness, it'll be a solid 60, it'll be fine. So in this game you play as Eivor the Viking. You can choose at the start whether you want to play as male Eivor or female Eivor. There's not two different characters like there were in Odyssey. And at any point, you can press start, go to the Animus, and change Eivor's appearance, which is kind of cool. I played as Cassandra for my 70 hours of Odyssey, so I'm quite happy to play as male Eivor in this. I will say, Valhalla has been a lot buggier than Odyssey was. I think in my first 5 minutes of playing Valhalla, I'd experienced more bugs than I had in my entire 70 hours of playing Odyssey. As far as I can remember, I only experienced one bug when I played Odyssey, or one memorable bug. I remember I got out of my boat onto an island and just fell through the world. But I've experienced a lot of bugs with this. So I don't know if this first thing's a bug, but every single time I load into the game, I won't be wearing my hat, so I always have to go to my inventory and not hide my hat. And it's always just the hat. You can hide every little bit of gear if you want. You can see I can turn my gloves on or off. But for some reason everything stays on except for the hat. So every time I come in I have to re-enable my hat, which is pretty annoying. I think a lot of the bugs I've come across have been to do with physics and snow and sliding about. Multiple times I've been fighting on a slope like this. I remember I was fighting a bear and it knocked me, and so I flew backwards, but I just floated in the air for a moment, dropped down, slid down a little bit, floated again, and the bear was just hitting me the whole time. I've clipped through the world a couple of times. You can see you make snow tracks as you go, which is really cool. But it doesn't... sometimes it doesn't work very well, so I also need to find something to kill. I found this moose here, I should kill him. Nice. I don't know if this'll work. Just have a look at his body. No, probably not. He's a little bit flumped. Nice. Killed him. It was a reindeer, actually. Well, these things. I don't know if I'll be able to get one of them. I can't find anything to kill, but like if you kill like a wolf off like where that tree is, it'll like drop down into the snow. And like its body will be totally hidden in the snow. You'll walk up to it, and then suddenly just like the snow will flatten all around it. So I think, yeah, there's just something with like the physics in the snow and slopes and stuff that really bug the game out. So to start with, you start in Norway, and just like in Odyssey, it took me about like 5.5 hours, maybe 5 hours, before you even see the Assassin's Creed Valhalla logo show up. So basically, all your time on Norway is like the prologue of the story, and it's really fun here. You can see it's very snowy and like bleak, and it gets a little bit repetitive. I was like, fucking hell, is this all the game is? But after about 5 to 6 hours, you get to leave Norway, which is very exciting. Normally I don't do any story spoilers in these videos. I'm going to try not to do too many, but I'll talk a little bit about stuff. So if you don't want like any story spoilers, you might want to leave, but I'm not going to talk about like anything specific. Mostly I will just talk about stuff that you'd see on like the store page anyway. So after you finish in Norway, I haven't quite finished Norway. I've still got all these like gold spots to go find on the map. Got these things. I've still got up here to go visit. Although maybe not yet. No, that is late game stuff. I am not going up there. But yeah, once you're done here, you actually get to move. So if we go to the Atlas, we can go to England. And I think there's like 5 countries you get to go to or something. I'm pretty sure you get to go to France later. I don't know what the other ones are. But yeah, you have Norway, and I have made it to England. So I just wanted to start the video in Norway, just to like show, you know, how bleak it looks, and then move over to England. Because like when I got to England, I was blown away. It looked so good. Here we go. This is Ravensthorpe. This is my settlement in England. It looks really nice in the day. So actually I'm going to meditate and get to daytime so we can see it with the lighting. The lighting in this game is phenomenal. Like the graphics are good, they're fine, but they're like nothing special. They're basically what you'd see in Odyssey kind of thing. But the lighting is awesome in this game. Like look at how like golden the lighting looks over there. I love that. They've got really good like time of day lighting. It's fantastic. So like I said, some parts of this are very, very similar to Odyssey and Origins. Like the animations look basically the same. Like this climbing animation is straight out of Odyssey / Origins. Running and stuff, parkour, controls, all the same stuff. But it does a lot of stuff differently. When I first started, I was like, wow, this really is just Origins, just Odyssey. But as you get further in, it really does change more. So first things first, like this place, Ravensthorpe, this is my settlement. I can build here. When we first got here, this was a little tent, and I had to go and raid monasteries to get materials to build it up like this. And in fact, if I get my bird out, you can see all the places I can build up. So this is the Hidden Ones Bureau. I don't think I can do the tattoo shop yet. But you can see like all of these places I can build up. Cattle farm, houses for people. I think it just wants me to do like, I can only do like 5 so far. Here I can do a barracks. I think I can do a stable somewhere. A trading post, that'd be very good. Hunter's hut eventually. So yeah, the green ones are ones I can do now. Like that one. So yeah, you can build this up. It's really cool. Another change is the skill system. I'll just show it. The skill system is kind of nuts. You start in the middle here, and then you can branch out to like melee skill tree, stealth skill tree, or I guess like range skill tree, yeah. And then as you unlock different things in each I don't know, like animal animal, I guess, spirit thing. You unlock more branches onto different animal things. So you can it's a huge skill tree, very different from Odyssey. These little things are just like, they give you extra damage, and then these, I guess, like eight pointed star icons give you skills. So you can really customize. And if you look in the bottom right, you can just reset everything. Like if I wanted to get rid of this, I can just like take it off, and that gives me power and a skill point back. So really cool, really good customization. In the gameplay settings, you also have very good customization. So you can change the combat difficulty. You have 4 settings for that. Change how much aim assist you have. I need a little bit because aiming on controller is hell. Let's change your stealth difficulty. You can also change this. So if you turned it on, you would always assassinate even like really high leveled enemies, which would be a bit cheap, so it's off by default. And exploration difficulty, by default, is explorer. But by turning on adventure, it displays things on your compass, like no matter what distance they are. You can customize it as well. But it depends if you want to just like wander blindly and stumble across events and chests and stuff like that, or if you want the markers to aim for. And I wanted the markers to aim for, so I've got them on. So if we come out of this, we're not seeing anything on here because I'm in my camp. But if I hop onto my boat, here's my boat, so if we hop on, I can take command. Everybody get on. You can see all the icons pop up. Just the raiding icons right now, because I'm in my boat. Where is closest? And this one's closest? How do we get to that one then? Hopefully that's within my power level. That might be too strong for me. Actually, it definitely is. This one, Meldeburn, is in my power level. Like this area over here is 90. I've got like 24. So we're gonna aim for this one. So we gotta go backwards. So yeah, it's got the boat movement, transportation, travel, I guess, in this game, like Odyssey had. But so far it doesn't have the boat combat that Odyssey had, which I'm pretty happy with, because I found the boat combat got really annoying after a while in Odyssey. I guess like in Odyssey you're traveling between a bunch of Greek islands and stuff, so like you're constantly on the ocean, on the open water, so it made sense you were fighting a lot in the water. But here, like to travel between the countries, you just warp, basically, you just fast travel. So mostly I'm going through the rivers, especially in England, which is very exciting. And there you go, you can start to see these little things pop up. So like if I was on the other difficulty setting, I wouldn't be seeing any of those. I just like having things to aim for. I love just wandering around a big beautiful world like this. It looks so good. I am very impressed. Oh, is that the monastery we're going for? No, it's not. That's a ruins, though. In one of the screenshots, you can see a guy, like, on a horse riding towards Stonehenge. I'm so excited to find Stonehenge. You want me to raid here? No, I'll raid a monastery. Yeah, you can raid just, like, little camps and stuff as well. But in order to get materials for your settlement, you have to raid monasteries. That's a fast travel point. I want to get up here. You can see the birds up there. They circle around a fast travel point, and for some reason the bird animation only has like 5 frames. So like, the whole game's running at 60 FPS, but the birds, no matter how close you get, are just so choppy. I don't know why that is. I think I can just hop out here. Sweet, see you guys. I'm gonna go get that fast travel point. That is quite the climb. So yeah, look, there's an actual bird below, and then there's the look at the frame rate difference. I don't know, it must be a bug. Those are like far off level of detail birds that you would see. Like I think there was another fast travel point around somewhere. You know, like if I was looking at birds over in those trees, I'd be okay with seeing them at that level of detail. but they don't go into full level of detail when you get close. And they stick out like a motherfucker. So, yeah, just quite a buggy game so far. But I'm having a great time with it anyway. Look at them. They're gone now. See, over there. Those ones there. You might not even be able to see it on the video. Can I zoom at them? You can barely see them. That's an appropriate level of detail for over there. Jeez. Oh, there's loot. Got it. Just synchronize. I love these. I love open world Ubisoft games. They're not for everybody. Lots of people are like tired of them, but they are like my biggest guilty pleasure in video games. I love climbing radio towers and shit to unlock fast travel points and like unlocking bits of my map. Huge fan of that. I don't know why, but I absolutely love it. So that was fun. Also the soundtrack. The soundtrack for this game is really good. Like, these kinds of games, mostly, the soundtrack will just blend into the background. But there's one track in particular that plays, not very often, but like it really stands out. Just really cool like vocals during it. So it actually made me go listen to the soundtrack on Spotify, like when I was doing some reading. Because it's really good. Really, really good soundtrack on this one. God, I fucking hope we can fit under this bridge. I don't think we can. What's gonna... Oh, they fold it down! That's amazing. God, the attention to detail on things like that is so good. That's so cool. Okay, it looks like if we go straight ahead, we will get there. And then after I'm done, this raid, I can get a fast travel point. So as long as we just like pull up somewhere near to the shore, near to those buildings, we should get a raid prompt. And we can go fuck up this monastery, which you can see off in the distance. Or maybe not off in the distance, it's right there. Raid! It's time! Finally some gameplay you get to see, like 20 minutes in. So if you hold right stick, you do this Odin sense or something. In Odyssey, you had to send your bird out and like tag people, like hover over people and tag them and stuff like that. Not so in this one. In this one, you just hold your Odin sense, and it'll tag like enemies. It'll mark enemies in red. It'll tag chests for you to get. You can see it tags my allies there. So this is nice. Like it doesn't. You don't have to stop before you go into an area. You can just run right in and start tagging things. So bam, look, everybody's tagged. Let's fuck them up. The combat's like pretty soulsy, which is great. Like I think attack by default was on right bumper. Roll or dodge by default was on X, but you can change it, so it's obviously on B for me. So yeah, it's very smooth to me as a Dark Souls fan. You just dodge around people, kill them with right bumper, heavy attack on right trigger. Wham! Very cool. Yeah, I've got a two-handed axe, but you can go with a one-handed weapon and a shield. And if you do left bumper, you would block. But if you do left bumper with a two-handed weapon, you do this sick spin, which uses a ton of your stamina, but does a lot of damage. I couldn't dodge there. Wham! Okay, I don't really need to kill these people anymore. So let's see. I need to go to all the gold things. What's closest? In here. Oh, there's prisoners in here. Gotta save the prisoners too. Get out, lads. I could have just opened the doors, apparently, but I've been breaking them. Because I'm a barbarian, I'm a Viking, damn it. Look at that chicken go. Okay, gonna get my boys to help me break down this door? No. We have to find another way in. Oh, there's like a legendary enemy here, the pikeman. Get murdered. gonna throw an axe at him. Throw an axe. There he goes. Nice. Oh yeah. Get fucked. Ow. Don't need to heal yet, I'm fine. Murdered him with his own weapon. Very cool. Okay, how do we actually get in here? Maybe we have to climb. Does not look like we have to climb. How do we get in here? Oh, there we go. Now we get the prompt on the door. So let's get my boys over here to help me force it open. My fucking hat's gone again. Oh, it's because I'm cloaked, because I'm in a distrust area. Yeah, there's a more emphasis on stealthing, like in the old games. So I've got my cloak up right now. So if I take a cloak off... Oh no, cloak off. For some reason it has, once again, reset my hat being hidden. Don't know why it does it. I don't like it. Anyway, this is what we've come for. Oh, this isn't what we've come for. Where's the barrel in here? Over here. This is just like raw materials for my settlement. Help me. Thank you. Bam, raw materials. And you just need a bunch of this stuff to upgrade buildings and build buildings on your settlement. So raw materials and supplies. Nice. Bunch of stuff to loot. You can see next to my health bar, there's a little 2 on the heart. You get rations in this game, which are just like health potions. So basically, if you gather more food than you need to heal yourself, you'll save some as rations, and you can use that to heal yourself. There we go. So yeah, I've got 2 rations right now. You can upgrade your ration pouch to carry more. It's quite difficult to upgrade though. So that's why mine is only level 2. Do we need to get inside this one? Yeah, we do. Something inside. There's a skill book inside, actually. Well, I guess I found the key from somewhere. Skill book. Ability. Upgrade. Have a look. Abilities. Oh, I must have already had that one. Ooh, so I've upgraded this. So yeah, to get these abilities, you just find these books throughout the world, which is a neat way of doing it. If you find a book for a skill that you've already got, it upgrades it, so now my Mark of Death is level 2. So that's pretty cool. And that was like the axe thing I threw earlier. Very cool. Like, loot everything in here. Oh, and that got me skill points. Nice. You get skill points a lot. You get skill points for doing, like, every quest you do. It'll give you 2 skill points pretty much. I was going up here because I wanted this. Because it bonus to all bear-aligned gear. Which I might not need anymore. Because I think that the stuff I got here... Oh, it is still bear stuff. Hell yeah. How does it compare? Oh, it's so much better. Oh, not so much better, actually. But I can upgrade it a little bit. Sweet. So yeah, I do want bear equipment. But everything I'm wearing is bear equipment except for this. I should be wearing this. Okay, so extra stun damage. Oh, I can't do upgrades during combat, I guess. Although I don't think there's much combat going on. Most people are dead. Let's finish this raid at least. Well, there's a skirmisher in here. Get murdered. I'm not doing the murdering. It's a tough fight. You do get some pretty cool like boss fights against some really strong enemies. I'm hoping there's some like big surprises later on for like really weird like mythical stuff. I won't go into like exact spoilers, but Odyssey had some really cool like moments like that where you're fighting, or like some quests are like a bit outside of the ordinary. Fucking hell, this guy's a good dodger. Oh, he's healing! Jesus Christ, he's got a lot of health. Wham! Nice. I need to heal on him, jeez. He's dead. Get murdered, buddy. Whoa, look at this guy. He's so much taller than me. Okay, let's open this.
Hey, come here.
I think that should be our raid done. Raid completed. Nice. Just free people. Nice. I think we're good. I'm gonna go grab that fast travel point. Okay, let's do my skill points, ability damage, and stun. Nice. So it won't be for everyone. It's funny, like there was a review thread for this on the games subreddit and also the PC gaming subreddit, and they were just complete opposites. The games subreddit was very positive about it. Lots of people saying they really enjoyed it, and then for some reason the PC gaming subreddit was just people shitting all over it. So just weird that like two very similar subreddits had like completely opposite opinions on it. It's got really good reviews. I think it's like 91% or something on Metacritic. I absolutely love it. I loved Odyssey. I love the new Assassin's Creed. So this game is ideal for me. I will once again probably play like 70 hours of this. Have a great time doing it. Very cool. It's really hard to cover like everything in a game this big in just one video. But hopefully this has showed off a little bit. Like that was all the gameplay I really had time for. But you know, you saw the combat, you saw a little bit of the settlement kind of stuff. Hopefully you've seen enough. So there you go, that was Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Like I said, I really like this. I'm going to be playing a lot more of this in my spare time. Thank you guys very much for watching. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!